beauties, so we're back with another video. This one is gonna be my homecoming inspired look. It is homecoming season right now, and so I got inspired to do a look. This one is just a purple kind of classic smoky eye with a pop of glitter in the middle, and then I also paired it with a full brown lip. I know that this kind of lip is trending right now with a lot of high schoolers, so I decided to do that. And so if you want to see how I did this look, then just keep on watching. Thanks, guys.
Alrighty, so just to start, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone with the color Buttery from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Right underneath that highlight, I'm going to go in with a very fluffy brush and a light sheer wash of the color Dusty Rose, also by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then after that, I'm going in with a little bit more of a precise crease brush, and I'm putting in the color Mauve by Lorac. I'm going to go in with this shimmery champagne colored crayon, and this is just going to go on the inner corner of my lid just to serve as a better base so that that inner corner can really pop and really open up the eyes. And then for my lid color, I went ahead and picked up the color Punch Fuchsia, and I'm just going to pop that onto the center of my lid, packing it on really heavily. Right above that fuchsia color, I'm going to go in with this Makeup Geek crease brush. It's really good for my crease since it's small and it's pointed at the tip. And in here, I'm just going to blend out that line, and also I'm going to slowly add in the color Dusty Rose again just to make a better gradient. And then I'm also going to build that up, build some darkness up with the color Aborigine. So I'm just going to make sure that that top crease is blended really well, and I didn't go too dark in the outer corner with the Aborigine color just because I didn't want it to be an overwhelmingly smoky eye. I wanted it to look still youthful and very wearable for young people, so I went ahead and kept the outside a little bit more blended out and less intense. And next, with this really small shader brush, I picked up the color Verve by Urban Decay, and I'm just popping that on the inner corner. It's just a really nice shimmery color to kind of make the insides of your eye pop. And then I went ahead and wet my brush, that same brush, with a setting powder by NYX, and I did pop on a little bit of loose glitter as well on top of that Verve color. I'm just wiping away any fallout that came down from the glitter, and then I'm going to go ahead and start with a liner. Here I'm just using the Sephora Collection Matte Liquid Eyeliner, and I'm just going to make a medium to thin line on the inside and then wing it out a bit on the outer corner. Alrighty, and then next I'm going in with that Makeup Geek crease brush again and the color Mauve, and I'm just going to connect the outer edge of my liner into my crease, kind of just to define and deepen my crease a little bit more. Sometimes it's easier, especially for hooded eyes, to see where the crease is to be or where it should be after you go ahead and do your eyeliner. So I'm just going to go ahead and deepen my crease a little bit more and blend it out. Alrighty, and then for the bottom of the lash line, I'm going in with a small pencil brush and I'm rubbing in the color Aborigine just from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner. And then just to smoke that Aborigine color out, I'm using Punch Fuchsia, and I'm just using the same brush but holding it at a little bit more of an angle and smoking that out. Okay, so moving on to the face, I'm using my Makeup Forever HD liquid foundation, and I'm just packing that on with a beauty blender. And then in my T-zone, because I know homecoming and dances in general, you can get a little bit sweaty, I'm gonna go in with a second layer of foundation. I'm using L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and then I'm going to marry those two layers of foundation with the beauty blender, and then I'm going to also go ahead and brighten my highlight areas with my Pro Conceal concealer and also blend that in with a blender. And then just to set that all in, I'm going to pack on some translucent powder. I'm just going back in with the same two colors, Aborigine and the Punch Fuchsia, underneath the eyes, just to make sure we didn't lose any of our smokiness under there while we were doing our concealer. Alrighty, and to deepen underneath the eyes even more, I'm going in my waterline with this eggplant colored eye pencil, and then I'm using the beauty blender to pull down slightly my eye just so that I'm not messing up my concealer and I'm not pulling my under eye down too far down. I don't want to create premature wrinkles or premature bags, so this is a good little trick to have. And then after that, I'm using a really tiny brush, and I'm just going to smudge out that eggplant colored liner that we have and pack on top of it the color Baby I'm a Star just to make sure it doesn't move. Alrighty, so just to add a little bit of drama but still keeping this look very youthful, I'm just going to set my whole face with my HD Makeup Forever setting powder, and then I'm also just going to go ahead and bronze my face. I'm not going to do any heavy contouring because this look is intended for high schoolers and generally their face is already very shaped and sculpted out. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that my foundation is set really well so it lasts throughout the night, and then bronzer my face as well. Also, another little thing that I do when I'm using bronzer to kind of shape my face or define the shape of my face, I like to use this dual fibered brush. It's actually a stippling brush from e.l.f. I think it's only $3, and when I hold it at an angle, it does a really nice precise line, and then when I blend it out flat to my face, it does a really nice gradient look. So it's very good for kind of wanting to create a structured look to your face without having to heavily contour. Alrighty, so after that, I'm just going to go ahead and put on a couple coats of mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And I'm also going to set my brows with a brow gel by NYX just to make sure the makeup lasts all throughout the night. Next, to warm up the face a little bit, I'm just going in with Warmth by Bare Minerals. And I'm just going to put that as if it was blush and blend out that bronzer as well. And then next, at the top of my cheekbones, I'm just going to go ahead and take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Highlight in Starlight, and on my finger, I'm just going to tap that onto my highlight area. So next, I'm just going to go ahead and pop on these natural looking falsies, and then we're going to go ahead and start with the lip. Alrighty, so anytime that I need to have a lip that lasts a long time, especially where I'm going to be sweating or highly active, I use this Urban Decay lip pencil. It's invisible and it goes on the outer rim of your lip line, and then whatever you fill on the inside, it helps it to stay on the inside of that line so that it doesn't bleed out. So next, right on top of that invisible lip liner, I'm going to go in with the color Cork and regularly line my lips. I'm going to overdraw the top lip a little bit more just because my bottom lip is a little bit larger than my top lip. So just to make a full looking lip, I'm going to overdraw the top lip a little bit. Then for lipstick, I'm just going to pop on this Jouer colored lipstick. It is a semi-gloss finish and it's a kind of blush toned lipstick. It's really cute and natural looking at the same time. Marrying the Cork color together, it makes your lip look really full. And then that will complete this look. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!